Morning boys and girls, and welcome to our maths lesson on Friday. It is a fantastic Friday today, so let's make sure we're all ready and organised for our maths lesson. You are going to need a pencil and your exercise book, as well as 20 objects that you can find, or something small like sweets or buttons or bricks or whatever you've got. Make sure you count 20 of them. So pause the video while you can get everything organised. Right, let's get ourselves warmed up. So, question 1. What number is this? Can you read this number and say it out loud? Question 2. Count from 10 to 20. I'll start you off. 10, 11, 'Amazing! Question 3. Can you spell 14? Can you have a go at that in your book? And question 4. How many counters are there on the screen? Let's go through the answers. So question 1, I asked you, what number is this? Let's see if we can thread it together. E, N, 13. The number is 13. Say 13. 13. And we write 13 by writing a 1 and a 3. Excellent. Well done, everybody. Question 2. I asked you to count from 10 to 20. Can we do it together now? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Incredible. I'm sure that you got that because we've been doing lots of practice on that this week. Question 3. Can you spell 14? This is quite a tricky one to spell. So we know it's 14. So begins with a. Now, or is a really, the 4 in or is really tricky, boys and girls. We have to tweak it a little bit and it looks a bit like our. It's actually spelt like that. Or if you haven't put the U, then try to remember it for next time, but it is a tricky one. It doesn't sound like it looks. Or needs a bit of tweaking. Teen, t, e, n, t, e, special friends, n, 14. And question 4, how many counters? We've got a full 10 frame there. So how many is that? 10, we know that without counting, and we can count on from there. 11, 12. So there are 12 counters. Big pat on the back if you got that right. Well done. So today, boys and girls, we are going to be learning all about tens and ones. Tens. Tens. Excellent. We have a 10 when we have a full 10 frame, or when we have a base 10 stick like this. We looked at these the other day, didn't we? So our base 10 stick, that represents 10, and our full 10 frame, like the one on the screen, represents a 10. Okay, and ones, little separate ones like this, we call our ones, where we don't have a full 10 frame. So I pop a circle around the 10 frame on the board that's not full. That's not 10, is it? There's just 1, 2 in there, 2 ones. Or also we can show ones in lots of different ways. So these little cubes that are not joined together in a stick of 10, or it might be one little ball, pens, ones. Okay then, boys and girls, we're going to be using different things today to discuss tens and ones. First of all, I am going to count out some straws. Okay, can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straws. I have got 10 straws. Once we get to 10 straws, we can collect them all together. Whoops! These are my 10 straws, and make them into a bundle. This bundle is a bundle of 10. I'm going to wrap them up together just so that we know there's definitely 10 in my bundle. Put them nice and close so you can count to make sure that there are definitely 10. So our 10 ones is equal to 1 10. There were 10 separate ones, but we've put them all together to make one bundle of 10. Can you say 10 ones is equal to 1 10? Ten ones is equal to 1 10. Amazing. Excellent work. Okay then, boys and girls, and now we have our, what's this? Our 10 frame. We know that we have 1 10 here. We've got 10. A full 10 frame is equal to 1 10. So we also know that if we take them out and count them one by one, how many do we have? Let's try it. I'm going to count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can also say that 1 10, look at the one on your board, your 10 frame is 1 10, is equal to 10 ones. Say 1 10 is equal to 10 ones. 1 10 is equal to 10 ones. And remember, boys and girls, when we're saying is equal to, we mean that it's the same as. 1 10 is the same as 10 ones. Right then, now on our screen we should be able to see some little marbles. We can see in our first 10 frame that this is 10 marbles. We know that because our 10 frame is full. And we can see in the second 10 frame that this is 2 marbles. This 10 frame isn't full. one 10 is on the board. There is one 10. We would say there is one 10. I'm going to write 1 here because one 10 frame is full. And there are 2 ones because there are 2 marbles on their own. They're not a 10. They are 2 ones on their own. And we're really good at counting on now. So we would know that from the 10, we just count on 11, 12. And there are 12 marbles altogether. Let's have a look at some more marbles. Do some amazing counting. We know, because we're super mathematicians now, that when we have a full 10 frame, that this is the same as 10 ones. 10 of these. We say 10 ones is the same as 1 10. So let's have a look at our marbles here. How many 10s are there? There is 1 10. Excellent, because there's just one full 10 frame. Okay, boys and girls, are you ready? Let's have a look at the other 10 frame now. Because it's not full, we know it's not a 10. We need to count how many marbles there are. Please, can you count those now? There are 7 in that 10 frame. 7 ones. So there is 1 10. That's the full 10 frame. And 7 ones. 7 marbles in the second 10 frame. Altogether, how many marbles are there? There are 17 marbles. Give yourself a huge rainbow clap if you got that right. Incredible, well done. Okay, now it's time for you to have a think. Engage your brain. Switch it on. We can have a really good think about this one. I know you're going to be awesome. Okay then, let's have a look at these ants. I've put them into 10 frames. I emptied them out of my bag this morning and poured them onto the 10 frames. Okay, have a think. How many full 10 frames are there? Which means, how many 10s are there? And then, how many 1s are there? I'd like you to pause the video and have a think about that. Okay, let's go through together. How many full 10 frames are there? 1. There is 1 10 frame that is full of ants. That means there is 1 10. So I'm going to write that there. There is 1 10. How many 1s are there? How many ants are not in a full 10 frame? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many 1s? 4 1s. Excellent. So there is 1 10 and 4 1s. So altogether there are 14 ants. This time our 10 frames have cubes in. They are little base 10 cubes. Tiny, tiny ones, just like these. Okay, I know that you'll be amazing at this. So can you pause the video and have a think? How many 10s are there? And how many 1s are there? Remember that we use the 10 frame to help us find out how many 10s there are. A full 10 frame is 1 10. Okay, we can see that on the 10 frame on the left, looks a bit like this. It's a full 10 frame. So let's have a look. We know that 10 ones is equal to 1 10. Now you might have seen these at school before. They're a bit like the base 10 we were looking at the other day. Look what happens when I put my 10 ones together. I'm going to take them off my 10 frame and show you. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Just like our 10 stick, our base 10 stick, because they're exactly the same. 10 ones is the same as 1 10. So here on the board, instead of having our 10 ones in our 10 frame, it's been changed to our base 10 stick. That is 10. And in the other 10 frame, we have 1 2 3 4 5 ones. So this time, this was a full 10 frame, but we've just changed it to this look. It means exactly the same because 10 ones is the same as 1 10. So we have 1 10 and 1 2 3 4 5 ones. And that is the same as, what is that the same as? What is that equal to? Let's count on. We've got 10. Did you get 15? Brilliant! Is the same as, is equal to 15. Can you have a go at this one? Pause the video and have a think. How many 10s and how many 1s? And what is it equal to? How many 10s? 1 10. Just like this one here. How many 1s? 1 2 3 4 ones. And it's equal to 1 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's equal to, you've got it, 14. Amazing work. Now we've got our bundles of straws back. One bundle of straws. Can you remember what that was? A 10. Okay, we've got one bundle of straws, as you can see on the board, and then we've got 1 2 3 ones on their own. How many 10s? How many 1s? How many 10s? 1 10. How many 1s? Of course, it's 3 1s. 1 10 and 3 1s is equal to, we know this is 10, 11, 12, 13. 1 10 and 3 1s is equal to 13. You are working so hard today. Well done. Okay, boys and girls, we've been learning all about 10s and 1s today. I am really looking forward to seeing your hard work on Seesaw. So you're going to have a go now, looking at the questions, looking how many 10s are there? How many 1s are there? Counting on from your 10s to help you work out how many you have altogether. I really can't wait to see your work. I know you've worked so very, very hard on this today and you've been concentrating so well. See you soon.